Winter arc is the new January 1st. It's the same thing. Everybody's on this stop, start cycle, right? You start in January because it's like new year, new me. You're going to finally, you're going to finally get in the gym. You're going to finally hop on your fitness journey. You're going to finally do the things you said you were going to do. And then fall off a week later, Valentine's Day comes around, summer comes around, you fall off, you get complacent, then all of a sudden September 1st comes around, winter arc, right? Oh, I'm finally going to lock in the great lock-in of 2025. I'm finally going to get my stuff together. Or for some of you, started in September. For some of you, maybe it's October 1st, it's like, oh, winter arc's finally here. I'm finally going to lock in for the last little bit of the year, right? And don't get me wrong, I'm not totally against the idea of winter arc, right? I actually kind of think it could be quite useful if used properly, right? I think you can definitely use it. Like I've made a video on it before on why winter is the best time to initiate your fitness journey, but the way people are going about it is not the way that it's supposed to be intended. You get what I'm saying? Like a lot of people are using this winter arc as if it's like January 1st. You go hard for 1 week and then you stop, right? A lot of the guys that are pushing this winter arc thing, they are not going to be the ones who are going to be in the gym in the next month when it starts snowing. When it starts snowing, we're going to see who the real winter arc warriors are, right? A lot of these guys will say, oh, it's too cold outside, I'm going to stay in. And then they're going to wait all the way until January, right? Like a lot of these guys, like 1% of you watching this video will actually achieve your fitness goals, right? The rest of the population will stay average, right? And it's the sad reality because nobody wants to put in the work. Everybody likes to talk, right? This generation just likes to talk. Everybody likes to talk the talk, but not want to walk the walk, right? Like even myself, like sometimes I'm like, yo, I got to just stop yapping, stop talking and actually start doing, right? A lot of people want to just keep yapping. They want to yap about what they're going to do. They're going to yap about their goals. They're going to say, I'm going to do this. I'm going to put on this amount of muscle in this time. I'm going to make this amount of money. I'm going to do this thing, right? But it's just too much talk, not enough action, right? You need to be a man of action. The men of action, the ones who actually get results in 2025 and onward are going to be the guys that, they're going to be the most silent, honestly. They're going to be the guys that are actually doing shit. They're going to be the guys that are actually in the gym 3 to 4 times a week. Doesn't matter if it's snowing outside, cold, or if it's rainy, sunny, whatever the case may be, whatever holiday it is, those guys are going to be the ones put in that work. Those are going to be the guys that actually see results, right? And the thing about, and going back to this whole winter arc is the new January 1st thing. The reason why I think it is the new January 1st is because January 1st, everybody, like I said before, everybody likes to go hard on January 1st for the first 2 to 3 weeks, and then they fall off for 3 months and they come back. It's the same thing with winter arc because it's the same kind of new year cringy vibe where everybody's like, oh, I want to restart. I'm going to finally do what I said I was going to do, right? It's that final comeback. It's like you're running a marathon, but you're starting out sprinting and then you just stop, right? Because you sprinted, right? That's what I feel like this winter arc is because people are not approaching it in the right way. I think winter arc, I think it's better to start it in September, right? And then use the winter arc to actually, like I mentioned before in another video, I'll tag the video that I made about this topic, but it's best to start your winter arc in September and then literally, because in that time you got September, October, November, December, March. Sorry, I skipped all the way. I skipped January, February, March, April, May. That's like what, 8-9 months. In that time frame, you can make a full fitness transformation. Like you take 4 or 5 of those months to bulk up, go on a cut for like maybe the next 4-3 months, right? And then by the time summer comes around, you will already in your dream physique, right? So I'm not totally against the winter arc in the sense that it's the perfect timeline to start your fitness journey. The only thing I have a problem with it is that people will use it as an opportunity to yap about their goals instead of actually going and achieving them. That's the main issue I have with it. It's become a January 1st effect. It's become this thing where people use it to yap. They use it to talk and post on social media like, oh, look at how disciplined I am, rather than actually being disciplined. It's like virtue signaling about your discipline. It's like virtue signaling that you're disciplined, showing the world that you're disciplined than actually being disciplined, right? Because at the end of the day, Bodygame doesn't lie. At the end of the day, we're going to know. By January 1st, we're going to know who you are. By the summertime, we're definitely going to know who you are, right? You can't you can't cheat the work. You can't yap away the work. You got to do it, right? People can tell, right? Like, Bodygame is the most undeniable trait. Like, it's the most undeniable proof that you are who you say you are, right? But that's all I really have to say for today, man. If you want to work with me personally to reach your fitness goals and get the physique that you actually want, hit the link in the description, book a call with me. We'll have a little conversation. We'll see if it makes sense to work together. And if you are selected, I'll work with you for the next 6 months so that you can reach your fitness goals. We'll work on your mindset, your nutrition, your training plan, all those things of that nature. So if you're tired of spinning the wheels and you're actually serious about making a change, you actually want to build a physique that gets choosing signals and commands attention, never bores the audience, hit the link in the description, and we'll see if it makes sense to work together. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and remember, there's nothing enlightening about playing small. I'll catch y'all in the next video. I'm gonna see you.